you guys so much for tuning in with me today. If you want to see how we achieve this look, stay right here. Okay, so y'all already know I'm about to tell y'all to go down and hit the subscribe button, the like button, and let's get right to it. Okay, so I'm going to part my back section out, so about the back half, and then I'm going to put the top half in like a ponytail to put it away. I'm going to spray the back half, then use some Black Murray's beeswax to slick it back into a ponytail. Then I'm going to take my front section and I'm going to split that into two sections. And then I'm going to take the back section, spray it down with water just like I did the back section, and then slick that on top using the beeswax on top of the ponytail that we made from the back half. And then I'm going to repeat all these steps for the front section until everything is slicked back into a back ponytail. Then I'm going to hit everything with some Got2b Glue Freeze Blast Spray, and then I'm going to kind of work it in by just rubbing it down, and then I'm going to follow that with a blow dryer. Once it's dried, I am going to take a makeup wipe to just take all the oils and any extra product off my face, so I can use bold holds as the lace glue to adhere my frontal to my head. And as you can see, I put about an inch of space in between my hairline and the part where I'm laying the glue down, just so I can make sure that I'm not laying the frontal right on top of my edges, especially since we're not using a cap. After I blow dry that completely, I'm going to go in for layer 2 and then blow dry that one completely. Then we're going to do a third layer and we're going to blow dry that one halfway. Then it'll be time to lay the frontal. And you really want to make sure you smooth that glue out to a nice thin coating. So then I'm going to use some Lotta body foam wrap just to kind of foam the hair backwards, so that way I'm not laying the frontal on top of strands that are loose. And then I'm going to put the center of my frontal at the center of my head, and then I'm going to match the ear tabs up to my ears. I've already worn this frontal before, so it's going to match my head shape. Then I'm going to just press that lace into my skin, into the glue. It may look like it's kind of white or has like a white cast, and it looks like that up until it dries, and it dries clear. Then I'm going to just check and make sure that if there's any lace that didn't get on the glue, I would just go in and we glue any of those bits down, so that way the full frontal is glued completely to my head. You can kind of already tell that it's starting to melt into my skin. So I'm just going to keep blow drying it until every part of the lace is glued down. And by the way, I am using the BeyaniHairCollection, and I was introduced to it by just following Eric and Tay on Instagram, and he's done like Nicki Minaj, Jada Chavez, Ari. He uses that brand on their hair a lot, and so this is the hair that I decided to buy for my birthday, and I've actually worn like 4 or 5 hairstyles with this hair, and it's still intact, and the curls are still beautiful, and you'll see in the end. And this frontal is translucent, and as you can see, is laid to the gods. It looks just like scalp, just like skin, and I love it. Now I'm going to take my Lotta Body Foam setting wrap, and I'm going to just like prime my hair backwards and then part out the part that I want my ponytail to have. On the beat. Some people like their ponytail sides to be pushed back. I kind of like mine towards the front and swooped a little bit. It looks more natural to me. And then on the bang side, I'm going to part a semicircle where the bang would be, and then I'm going to mold everything else backwards, and then you know, just kind of mold it the way I want the ponytail to lay. Once I have it where I want it to lay, I'm going to go ahead and mold it to the rest of the ponytail. Then using more Lotta Body Foam Wrap, I'm going to mold the bang the way I want it to lay. On the beat. I'm going to make sure the bang is swooped nice and flat and firm. So I'm going to go over it with some Murray's beeswax. You know, and then being that it's black, it also helps it look more filled in. Then you'll kind of see me just adding some more of that black beeswax around the part just to kind of make it look more defined, but I don't want like that little skinny part, just because to me this kind of looks more natural. Then I'll go ahead and use a rubber band to mold it all back into one ponytail. Then I'm going to drench it in some Got2b Glue Freeze Blast Spray. Next, I'm going to just cut down those baby hairs just so when I swoop them, they lay a lot more natural. Then I'm going to use the Freeze Blast Spray just to spritz them into place. I'm going to add more foam wrap just to set the swoops and just for mobility because the spritz was kind of stiff. And if the baby hairs that's right in front of the ear is too long, feel free to cut them shorter. And then I'm going to go through and just foam wrap everything and spritz it in place, finalize any gaps in the bang, and then wrap it up and we're ready to go. So to do the ponytail part, I'm going to damp it down just to make it a little bit easier to work with. And I'm going to use some curly water wave hair that I just had laying around. You really can use any braiding hair just to braid into your ponytail just so it can all come to one point. Separate a piece of the bundle, set it side by side with my braid, and then I'm going to rubber band them together, then start wrapping. And after every couple of wraps, I'm going to take one string and wrap it around and loop it within itself just to kind of secure it and knot it in place. I'm going to just repeat this process up until the ponytail is filled. When we get to the base, I'm going to take out a section, foam wrap it, and then I'm going to spritz it and then wrap it around the base. That completes the ponytail, and just to kind of freshen it up and show y'all what these curls looking like, I'm gonna spritz it down, put some foam wrap on it, and this hair is the Indian curly. Now I'm gonna just blow dry it just to kind of make my ponytail look fuller. And of course, now it's only right for me to doll this little hairstyle up real quick. Cause baby, if looks could kill, I'd have nobody to watch this video. But thank you guys so much for tuning in with me today. If you like what you saw here, make sure you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and always remember, being glamorous isn't what you have, it's who you are.